Hi everybody, and welcome to yet another of our virtual happy hours with our Hops at Home series, live from the Brit and Yankee pub studios and other places. Below me, you'll see somebody drinking out of a brown paper bag. We'll come to him in just a second. I'm going to mute him because I know he's going to make all sorts of noise. Ken McMullen is with me. Jay Rosicky is with me, live from Florida. What I'm drinking is the last of my British beers. It is a Hobgoblin Ruby Red. I'm going to open that up, and I'm going to, if I can get the tab in the right position, pour that into my nice English pint glass. And while I'm doing that, Ken, what the heck are you drinking?
I've got Church Street Devil's Uncorked. It's Belgian Golden Strong, aged in a Cabernet barrel. It's delicious. Pretty sweet, but it's tasty.
And what do you have, Jay?
Well, I am drinking, fitting for where I'm at since I'm in Florida, Tropical Hideaway from MIKERPHONE, and it is delicious.
Well, we're terribly sorry that we don't have any beer from our special guest.
Yeah,
I'd like to introduce him right now. It's Carson Souza from Obscurity Brewing out in Elburn, Illinois. Welcome to the show, Carson.
Hey, boys. How are you?
We're doing good. So tell us, you are on your phone, and behind you is the brewery, I guess. What is going on? Well, first of all, what are you drinking out your brown paper bag?
So I got a little Modelo Chelada.
What is that?
It's Modelo's Michelada in a can. It's actually quite tasty. It's got well, I'll read to you what it's got here. It's got some tomato, salt, and lime. Kind of has that hint of tahini style. Delicious. I absolutely love them. It's like having a Bloody Mary, but without having a Bloody Mary. It's just a really flavorful 24-ounce beer. It's delicious.
So what's going on? I hear a beep, beep, beep. Is that like a big bulldozer backing up and building your brewery?
No,
give us an idea of what's going on.
Basically where we're at, we're in ton of construction, ending construction right now. I have the whole brewery placed in their plumbing glycol today. All the equipment's here. Wild Goose is here. We got our ska decal, pack leader, labeler, 15-barrel Newlands. Yeah. Whatever you want me to do, man. I could take you for a walk across here if you want. Or
yeah, why don't you take us around and give us the tour? Because there's a lot of people who are looking to find out when you're going to open, what's going on.
Yeah, sure.
You are one of the brewers, man.
Yeah, so the COVID thing is, obviously going to put a little damper on it, but we're right in a great spot right now. We're getting closer and closer by the days. So I was probably thinking hot water next week, which is great. So first off here, if you walk in the front door, I'll just take you into the front door. I'm going to get out of the way and you'll just hear me talk. So basically where we're at is walking into the main restaurant here and the main part of the brew pub. We have
that mural's beautiful.
Yeah, so that's from a local street artist out of Chicago. His name's Caesar. He also does some of our label design. Give you kind of an idea. Our bar is super cool. It's a concrete bar. We also have huge walk-in for the just for the drafts, which is great. Walking over to here, we got our open kitchen, open-faced, and we also have a JR Oiler smoker. Everything getting put in. Mural still goes. We got some great space here for, obviously, patrons. And we walk our way from here into the brewery. This is all our cooler here. Right now we've taken our equipment and got it stored in the got our keg washer, our pack leader, and our ska half pint depalletizer. Come over this way, we got a Newlands 2016 brew house, 15 barrel. All the tanks here are a cross selection of Newlands through Pacific Brewing, multitude of different selections. There's our Wild Goose back door. So we're slowly but surely getting plumbed in here, and hope to get some hot water here shortly. But
for those who don't know, what's a Wild Goose?
Forehead filling canning line. So
is there a kitchen?
It's a great. It's one of the best. I'm very familiar with it, and it's a great machine. It's a workhorse. So,
do you have a kitchen?
Yeah. So we just walked by the kitchen. Hold on, I'll show you again. Kitchen has the big red JR Oiler smoker. It's one of the best smokers in the world. It's an open face kitchen on a fryer and Bose block.
Do you have any open face sandwiches?
Yeah, if you take a look online, the part of the menu has been posted. So it's crazy. That smoker actually takes 1,000 pounds of meat.
So you have gone from one extreme in your previous place to meat focused.
Absolutely, 100%. Culinary driven, I would say, is more of the word. There's some great culinary aspects to veganism, but culinary is the cross of all worlds. It's not just the focus of one.
So you guys, I'm assuming then with the kitchen and having the smoker and that, you're going to have beers to pair up with certain foods and do like some beer dinners and stuff?
Oh, yeah. We're going all the way from brewmaster dinners to, smoking hogs fed on our grain and using the wood from our barrels. We're gonna do some great stuff, man. Really awesome. Super around the circle, So
we'll have to do a collaboration with you guys.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, we've got two breweries here who are just coming to fruition. Obviously, Milk Money for Jay and Carson. Carson, your catchphrase for Obscurity is, I think, if I remember correctly, beer, barbecue, and country meads. Is that still?
Yeah. So we ran into a little bit of a licensing issue with the proprietorships of other of our sister companies. So we're actually changing the ball curve. I still am going to brew braggot style and beer here. However, we are going to open a meadery across the street. So pretty cool. That will just be straight mead. And the brewery will be braggot. So you'll be able to come here, eat, get your beer in your braggot, and then walk across the street and go to the meadery and close out over there. So very cool premise, very cool thing to offer to Elburn.
One of the breweries here in Florida is called Green Bench, and they're out of St. Petersburg. They, about 2 or 3 years ago, opened a meadery literally right across their field. And when I say field, it's like a backyard size area between the brewery and now the meadery. And I think it was because of the same thing, the licensing, they had to be separate.
We actually got a TTB license. We were good to go with ILCC and TTB. The problem is that 4 of the principal investors also are on a liquor license for 2 other restaurants. So that is where we ran into the problem. That's an ILCC glitch that isn't really solidified in the Liquor Control Act. It's kind of a gray area. Probably a shit ton of money in litigation could have had some response to that, but
right.
I think we just kind of humble it up and do more for the community and make it cool, even cooler.
Hey, Carson, I got a couple of points with getting to your place and how it's working out for you. You're like at the end of the metro line, right?
Accurate. So that's really convenient, Ken, for a lot of people. Actually, that's why there's this. If I show you, there's a huge mural of the Union Pacific West Metro line on our wall here. That's basically telling anyone from the city, grab a six-pack, jump on the train,
cool.
last stop, and walk across the street, and you're here.
There's another thing with regard to transportation, and that is at Route 47, they put those ramps. So
Yes.
heading westbound, you can get off there and you can get back on heading back east. So that really is beneficial.
It's huge, yeah. So you don't have to go through the Sugar Grove bypass anymore. And absolutely, that is a 100% slam dunk in transportation mode coming from northwestern burbs, i.e., you know, your area, Naperville, Downers Grove.
Right.
You know, so it's really, yeah, not a bad drive. It's actually a pretty quick slam dunk to get out here.
So
That's
you
killer.
guys are going to be opening when, and have you hired people on the premise that you're going to be opening at some point before this bloody COVID stuff came in?
We've hired our main sections. There's a team of us. Yeah, absolutely. But still some of more of the floor staff has to be hired. Brewing wise, I have not hired fully yet. I plan to. I'm going to wait a little bit. I'm going to wait until I desperately need someone. I do have one guy who I have hired on the team. He's going to be more of the cellarman package side. And then for myself, I'm trying to find someone to fit in and blend in entirely, to be double turning basically every day on a 15. So all my tanks are 30s. So,
all right. Well, what we actually do at the end of our shows is ask some of our people or the brewers to show us their beer fridge. You don't have one, do you?
No, not currently. I have one at my house, but I'm not at my house right now.
So when you get back to your house, take a picture of it.
Yeah, maybe I will. There's just like Miller Lite and Coors Light in there.
Oh my God, Carson, what's going on?
If you look here, they're installing the actual malt coming from our silo. Oh yeah, I didn't show you the silo, did I? Yeah.
Get over to the silos, man.
So we go out the front door here. We do a little turn. And Babowie.
Wow.
All right.
That's a big silo, dude.
Are you compensating for something?
Silo envy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. Malt grinding prices. That's what I'm compensating.
So you're right down the road from a very good meat market, Reams. Are you going to get your meat from there, or do you have another?
We are going to do some Reams stuff. Yeah, so oddly enough, our pitmaster we stole from Reams. If you look here, we got really cool coming out of the silo where you're going to be sitting at the bar. If you can see it, you're going to be able to see us augering in to mash. It's pretty cool, man. These guys are up there doing the turns.
You can see in those augers? Are they clear?
How am I going to beat
Yeah,
this
so
out?
there's clear sections. You can't really tell right now because it's probably on video, but there's multiple clear sections.
That's cool.
And you'll be able to see it go right through, yeah. And then it comes down to here. I don't know if I showed you guys when we were actually going up or when I was showing you before, but there is a whole second level up here above the cooler. It's the mezzanine. That's where the boiler rests, grain handling, mill, a multitude of things up above there. So.
Well, I tell you, Carson, thank you very much for the tour around this. It's a very eagerly awaited opening that we hope is going to happen later in the year. And I do feel a little seasick, though, after. You need a gimbal on that phone.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah.
That's all right.
I am doing, like, I don't know if you guys know this, but I shot Darren the Biker Dude's last couple videos, and I got a really pro setup, but right now you're just getting the bare bones. It's a Michelada.
We like the bare bones. Well, I tell you what, with my hobgoblin, it's a very hearty cheers to you.
Cheers, Phil.
My Church Street, cheers for me.
And
cheers,
from
Ken.
microphone, cheers from Jay.
Yeah, cheers, Jay.
And thanks a lot, Carson. We'll look forward to seeing you opening.
Sounds good, guys.